And the Summit of the Future has been something that the UN has been trying to do in order to reformat or re-envision what the UN can do for this world.
And let us go back and hold ourselves accountable. We really are the agents of change, and that change actually starts with us.
And I think one of the things we need to put our eyes on is how do we get more Africans on this table? Last year's General Assembly was attended by only 3 delegates from Africa, a continent with 54 countries.
We just finished the side event for the United Nations Summit of the Future in collaboration with the Baha'i international community alongside a beautiful cohort of other civil society organizations called the Room for Optimism.
In challenging times, optimism is particularly important. The UN is quite good at telling us all the challenges we face, and we need to know those. But we also need to know how we can overcome them. And without a sense of optimism, a can-doism, it's going to be very difficult.
So this year, we recognize that in order to ensure that the summit has a narrative of success and optimism, that we must hold a similar conversation.
Over the past 3 days, we've been working tirelessly to bring in individuals and organizations' perspectives into space and community together.
For the past 3 days, we've been recording interviews. We've compiled all of those, which we then showed today at the United Nations to a packed room.
We were able to create a room for optimism where we brought together different representatives from across the UN community to ask the question,
what gives them hope and optimism in these times, and how we can take that optimism and translate it into positive action. And we think at the Summit of the Future is a prime space to be having this conversation to ensure that the words on a page from the UN become a lived reality.
And not only were we able to show this film, but we also had the opportunity to also be in dialogue with everyone in the room.
In a world with so much adversity, so many struggles, it's just so important to, always stay positive, because positive is the only thing that's going to impact change.
And I feel really grateful that they're giving young generations a chance to do this.
My biggest takeaway was how we define optimism as 1, hope, as 2, courage, and as 3, which is example.
And we feel this energy together here in the Summit of the Future.
The message I want to bring back with me is start where you are and focus on what you can do. It doesn't matter if it seems small. Every action drives momentum and it inspires others to join.
All good things come from collaboration. If you want to go quickly, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together.
To have this message of optimism and hope be given to our youth by policymakers and those who are actively shaping the trajectory of our world, I think is a powerful reminder that there are still good people working on these issues and ensuring that we can leave behind a better world for future generations to come.